It's wild to me how many of these Republicans get caught up in these corn scandals or solicitation scandals or get caught up in SA scandals. So this is an article, this is some news that broke just yesterday. It says Tumblr linked to Republican John Reid engaged with Schnazi corn accounts. So let's go ahead and look at this article. So this is a man that is running for lieutenant governor in Virginia. So this says Lieutenant Governor candidate John Reid shared content from accounts that fetishize Nazism and actual violence. It says Reid has denied ownership of the blog, which was hosted on Tumblr under the name J.R. Do, the same handle he uses on Instagram and TikTok. Other news outlets have reported on the existence of the blog, but not its racist content or disturbing imagery. Tumblr lets users upload and share different types of media. All of J.R. Do's posts were images reposted from other accounts. To find and share this content, J.R. Do would have had to either follow the accounts that posted it, search for related material, or encounter it through Tumblr's algorithmic recommendations. Reid said the blog is part of a coordinated effort to smear him for being a gay Republican, even though its posts date back to 2014, before he was a political candidate and was mostly known as a local news broadcaster and media consultant. The blog was deleted shortly after it was reported on, but we were able to recover several posts using the Internet Archive. Please note that this article contains slurs that may be offensive to some readers. So I'm just going to say that again. Please note that this article contains slurs that may be offensive for some readers. And for censorship purposes, I'm obviously not going to say these words. In October 2015, J.R. Do shared an image of a male college student in underwear from the user Obedient N-word with a hard ER. DC. So for going forward, I'm just going to call him Obedient N-word. All right, it says that account's bio described the user as subservient N-word who knows his place in society and included a solicitation for superior white men near Washington, D.C. to contact them via email. Obedient N-word posted multiple images of shirtless men with white supremacist tattoos, including a close-up of a muscular chest emblazoned with a swastika captioned "Effing Nice WP Inc. M88. WP is an acronym for White Power, and M88 is a neo-Nazi code phrase for Heil Schnittler. Other posts from this user were captioned with homophobic slurs and repeatedly referred to white men as S-sirs, likely a reference to the Nazis' Schutzstaffel, known as the SS. Another post praised the attractiveness of prominent GOP politicians it described as conservative alpha males, including Senators John Thune and Todd Young. The underwear photo was the only post J.R. Do shared from Obedient N-word. Another post from Obedient N-word showed a nude man being pinned down. This is a lot and choked, his face contorted in agony. J.R. Do shared similar content from other users, including one image of a man in bondage gear using a necktie to asphyxiate someone, and another of a bald man forcing someone's face into his armpit. This just sounds like a horrible, horrible mess. This paragraph is also disturbing. I'm just going to say that. All right, it says both of these images were reposted from the user Slave Andy, whose profile described themselves as a filthy slur for a gay person that starts with an F. Many of the posts from this user were extremely graphic, showing men being forced to eat from dog bowls, locked in cages, or having their privates mutilated. One depicted a man's bunghole spread with a speculum and used as an ashtray. Why are people watching this? Why are people doing this? This is a whole lot. Republicans believe J.R. Do is Reid. The Tumblr surfaced as a part of a party assessment of candidate vulnerabilities conducted last spring. Republican Governor Glenn Youngkin urged Reid to withdraw from the race because of the blog, but did not divulge the specific content that prompted his call. Explicit social media content like this is a distraction, Youngkin told reporters on April 29th. It's a distraction for campaigns, and it's a distraction from people paying attention to the more important issues. While Reid identifies as a gay Republican, he has also taken several anti-LGBTQ positions. He is a vocal opponent of trans rights and signaling he would not cast a tie-breaking vote to protect same-sex marriage in Virginia. Equality Virginia, the state's largest gay rights organization, endorsed Reid's Democratic opponent, State Senator Ghazalia Hashmi. It's imperative that we keep that forward momentum this November by supporting pro-equality candidates willing to defend Virginia against outrageous federal overreach, said Narissa Rahman, the organization's executive director. Speculation about Reid owning the blog risked undermining his pledge to combat anti-Semitism, a centerpiece of his campaign platform. A Reid campaign spokesperson did not respond to a request for a comment. So that came out yesterday. Today, the Democrats in Virginia are saying that this dude needs to drop out of the race. Honestly, for me, I would say that they need to just let this dude stay in the race, because the thing is, this will give another Republican time to come in and start campaigning. Just let this dude stay in there and just be toxic. But, it would be wild if people voted for this man, though. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Do you think that it's best for the Democrats to try to push this dude out, or for them to just say, you know what, this is who he is. He is inflammatory. He's a mess. He's a hypocrite. He's out here doing this, and this. Just post it. Don't smear him. Just post the things that he's saying, and then juxtapose it with what comes out of his mouth as a politician. I'm not going to do all of that article because some of it just talks about the same thing that the Advocate article says. But today, it says, on Wednesday, Democratic state lawmakers convened a press conference to condemn the revelations. Delegate Mike Jones described the alleged activity as hateful, racist, and bigoted imagery, and said to seek pleasure from the themes of slavery and bondage is sick. It's disgusting, too disgusting to even put into words. He argued that Reid owes Virginians answers and an apology, and pointed to his record as a radio host where he once compared terminating pregnancies to slavery. Senator Adam Ebbins said the report revealed a disturbing level of comfort with a pattern of disgusting, dehumanizing ideologies, noting that the Tumblr account engaged with white power corn and the same dog whistles used by Schnazis. He declared Reid clearly not fit to be our lieutenant governor, warning that such behavior is dangerous and undermines Virginians' trust in leadership. Both lawmakers urged Reid to end his campaign. It's not the first time Reid has framed himself as the target of political sabotage. In an April 25th video posted to social media, he claimed that religious activists had tried to force him out of the race by showing him photos from a drag show he attended years earlier. Reid dismissed the attempt as an extortion scheme, saying that extortion and smear attempt was ridiculous, and I refused to back down. In the same video, Reid described allegations that he posted corn images online as his worst fear, a total fabricated internet lie, so basic that a middle schooler could have constructed it. He argued that someone had created a social media account with my Instagram name and reposted X-rated content. That's not my account, he insisted, adding that anyone on the internet can open accounts with the same or similar names. And so that person would have opened it like more than 10 years ago and known that this was going to happen, in 2025 when he's running for office, because that makes total sense. Anyways, let me know what you think. This is just so typical. They always have some kind of skeletons, some kind of gay skeletons tumbling out of their closet. But you let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.